Hi guys, it's Moran here. So yeah, I know I've never done this kind of video here, a Q&A kind of video for you guys to get to know me. And so recently I met and I tried to make a new friend and they gave me a whole list of questions. I think there are more than 45 questions and I just picked around 18 of them for me to respond to, because I know you guys also would like to know who I am, who the Moran is, who do I think I am, and all that. So yeah, this is that video. And so I'm just going to respond to these 18 questions, and I hope that comes through for you guys, for me to be able to connect with you, and for you to be able to connect with me at a personal level, and probably we can become friends through this kind of journey. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, so I go by the name of Moran. That is the name that I use socially. There is now the government name and the family name and all that, but mostly it's the Moran. It kind of brings all my names into like one umbrella, and I'm able to just be called one name, which is the Moran. Yeah, okay, so I kind of own about 7 pairs of shoes, really good shoes actually, but currently I think I'm only using about 3 pairs of shoes. I have one that's really heavyweight. That one I use when I'm like it's raining and it's muddy, and I have one that I use for corporate and one that I use for smart casual. So the rest I still have them, but you know how when you buy a new thing and you feel like the old one should take a break. Yeah, that's kind of the relationship I have with the 7 pairs of shoes I have at the moment. This is usually a tricky one, because most people actually don't believe it, but I actually grew up in Mombasa. To be specific, Mombasa, Magongo, within Changamwe constituency, gone to about 4 schools in that specific area, something that is quite interesting. And most of my friends actually still live within Changamwe, and even the ones in Nairobi are still people that I grew up around within Changamwe, Magongo area. I actually do not own a TV, but my favorite TV show has always been Game of Thrones, closely followed by Big Bang Theory, Friends, This Is Us, Friday Night Lights, which is a show that has actually already been cancelled, I think. Yeah, it's already been cancelled. Yeah, so those are my favorite shows on TV. If I were to be a TV character, I think I would be Jon Snow. That guy is kind of very calm. The character is really calm. So much injustice has been done to that guy throughout the Game of Thrones, this whole season 1 to season 8, but he still manages to stay calm, approach things with a lot of soberness, and I would really just want to be Jon Snow if I were to be a TV character. If I were to be one in comedy, I would want to be Rajesh Kuntrapoli on Big Bang Theory, or Stuart on the same show, yeah, or Ross, yeah, whichever from Friends. Yeah, that will do perfectly for me. Yeah, actually what really inspires me is the fact that I want to know how far I can go. I want to know how much I can achieve within my lifetime. So every day I wake up and try something new. And actually when things become more challenging is when I'm more inspired to kind of push and see how far it can go, because I believe there is always a method that works, and I just need to find it. And the more I keep on doing it, the easier it's going to be for me to actually find that method. Yeah. So what inspires me is the fact that I know it's going to work out. I just want to see how it will work out and how much I can actually achieve. Yeah, so my first job was at Kongoya Market. I was selling maembe within Kongoya Market in Mombasa. That's how I bought my first smartphone. Then the second one is I was a shopkeeper at my parents' house. Then I've also worked in typewriting kind of cyber cafe setup. I've also done a few tenders as a vijana back in the day when I was joining college. Yeah, so those were like my first jobs before I fully moved into IT and digital marketing. That is how I started off. Yeah. It was quite interesting, especially the working in Kongoya job. Yeah, I do have allergies. There is this certain painkiller which I actually can't take because I will itch, but it's been more than 5 years since I last took that painkiller. I don't know it, but it's mostly administered in hospitals. However, the kind of allergy that I think I actually have, and it's really been bothering me for a while, is the fact that if I take ugali mayai in the evening, I'm likely not to sleep for whatever reason. My stomach is not aching, I'm not having any problem, I just won't find sleep. I don't know whether that counts as an allergy, but I will just not find sleep. My favorite piece of tech out of everything I have, it's actually not my cameras, it's not my phone, it's actually my music system. Because most of the time I'm in the house alone, and I really want to just play music, and when I play music it kind of lifts my spirit. However, it's becoming less favorite right now that I can't even control the mode, since I don't know where the remote went to. So yeah, I think I should just get another one. Yeah, so now this is usually a tricky one, because I had to watch my favorite tech tuber for me to decide, is this something that I really want to pursue? Do I want to be a tech tuber? Because it's a really challenging kind of niche for somebody to pick. And my favorite tech tuber is actually Marcus Brownlee. And that guy just does it so seamlessly. Like he's not struggling. He's just telling us what he thinks about a gadget, a device, and wow, we love the video. Like, he would upload a video right now, and within 2 hours that video has 1 million views. He started when he was quite young, and right now he's still keeping the same spirit, same style of delivering his content, and I love it. And that is a guy I benchmark on, and he's actually my favorite tech tuber. My biggest fear is that one day my loved ones might need something and I might not be able to provide it. That is usually my biggest fear. It's also something that really pushes me to work really hard. So I fear that one day my younger bros and sister or my family members might need something and I can't provide. That is usually a fear for me. It's something that I'm always afraid of. What happens when we die? I believe that when people die, they are born again. I believe in reincarnation. I just don't believe that it's a coincidence that all of us exist at this one time. I feel like if God created, He created a specific number of souls, and those souls keep on getting reborn, dying, getting reborn, dying, getting reborn. I feel like I'm a very old spirit myself. I feel like I've lived so many other lives out of this specific one. The last thing I've watched on Netflix, and it's just a few minutes ago, it's actually Final Space. It's an animation, almost like Rick and Morty. I was actually watching Rick and Morty, then I switched to Final Space because that's probably the 5th time that I'm rewatching Rick and Morty from season 1. So I just decided, let me try Final Space. It's kind of childish and adult kind of content, but it's awesome. You guys should try it. Final Space, if you just want something to cool you off, just watch Final Space. That is what I was watching right now. Yes, I do. I actually don't believe that we are the only beings in the universe. And even those who are religious, when you think about angels and those other life forms, those ones I would still consider them to be aliens. But I do believe in aliens. I believe that we are not the only life form in the universe. There must be something else out there. There must be some other life out there that may not be conventionally what humans expect, might not be what we see in movies, but there must be something out there other than us human beings. Yes. So I do believe in aliens. I wonder if they look like us though. I feel like this question should actually have been asked to the social media platforms themselves, because on my end I feel like I have a very good relationship with my social media, apart from the few times that I've actually been bullied on social media, of which I think 80% of those were like staged. It's something that was expected. However, social media actually does make me money, so the relationship I have with social media is kind of very awesome. Although mostly I've worked as a nano and micro influencer, but it still makes me substantial amount to be able to pay bills. So yeah, I have a very good relationship with social media. I actually love social media so much, and I'm great that I exist within this lifetime of social media. It's actually, I'm a social media marketer too, so it's kind of what I do for a living, part of it, social media. Yeah. So this one is kind of a tricky one because I think my first crush was when I was in class 4. I think I was 12 years old, around 12 or 11. And we used to call her Buto. I don't know whether I can picture her face, but we used to call her Buto, but her name was, let me just keep it at Buto because the legal name, people will be watching this, and I still have connection with those people. So it was in Ukambani. I was in class 4. She used to be one of the most, the richest classmates I had. So she would come to class with buttered bread. She had a bicycle and all that. So it was just magical. I was a kid. I was a small child. Later I met her when I was in, I think, Form 4. And we were out for music festivals. And she was just the same person that I remembered. So yeah, I'm glad that I actually got to see her again. It was actually after almost 8 years after I saw her. Yeah. So the list is very long. But I don't think I ate seafood that is, octopus and all that more than I ate cabbages. But I think the two food that top this list is actually matumbo and cabbages. I can't take those at all. And for matumbo, it's kind of very special. I treat it with a lot of special aid because I've never even tried it. Like, I have not tried testing it. I just decided I don't want to test this. I'll never test it. I don't like it, and that's it. But for cabbage, high school we had to take cabbage by fire by force. But I don't like it. It's not something I would eat because I want to. It's not something I even like making, and I'm a very good cook. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which of the answers was exciting to you, if any was, and let me know whether I should do the rest of the questions that I was given, because they're around 45, down at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.